Hi there and welcome to Host and Review Rocket. So in this video we're going to do a review of AsmallOrange homegrown website hosting company. So if we just have a quick look at AsmallOrange, they've got quite a nice website here. They've also got some free services here as well. So 2 months free hosting and a free domain for a year with most annual hosting plans except tiny shared plans. So what I'll be doing is I'll be going through AsmallOrange, and obviously I've set up a website with them, so we'll be looking inside the cpanel and also looking at speed reports and just WordPress installation. So if we just scroll down, just have a look at some of the services that they offer. So they're saying find the right hosting plan for you, and if you need help finding the plan that's right for you, just chat with a live person. So obviously you can have a chat with somebody there, and if you're unsure about what hosting plan you should choose, then get their advice basically. So normally look at shared hosting just as a start-off business, but then hopefully grow your business as the number of visitors and traffic increases. So the plans that they look at is shared hosting, reseller hosting, business hosting, cloud VPS hosting, hybrid and dedicated. So the prices are actually quite low, to be honest with you, with AsmallOrange, which is quite good. So let me just go in and have a look at the shared hosting plan, because that's what we're looking at in the reviews that we're setting up here. So again, get 2 months free hosting plus free domain for a year when you buy an annual hosting plan. Just bear in mind it's except for tiny shared plans. Okay, so the plans start at $35 a year for tiny with 250 mega storage and 5 gig bandwidth, only one domain, 24/7 email, live chat and support. Small starts at $5 a month, and that's what we're going to have a look at. You have got the annual price there, but also the monthly price. I always advise you to take monthly, just in case you don't like the hosting company. Then you can actually just refund your hosting with them under their guarantee period and take it out with somebody else. Then you've got medium, which is 5 gig storage, 100 gig bandwidth, unlimited domains, and large 15 gig, 300 gig and unlimited. Bear in mind also the larger the service, the better the service you're going to get from them as well. So the faster your website will load, etc, etc. I think a lot of people expect a lot from a $5 a month plan, but you know it's not very much, so the service isn't going to be as great. Let's have a quick look as well at some of the advantages. So you've got 24/7 expert technical support. They are an environmental friendly company, and you've also got a full 90-day money back guarantee. Okay, so you're fully secured in case you don't like their services at a later date. Fully scalable and easy to use. So I'll show you exactly what AsmallOrange plans look like. You'll receive a number of emails from AsmallOrange. I ordered a domain for them, hostingsplash.com, and if you just have a quick look, I've just set up a quick WordPress site on this domain here. So you can see that there. I ordered the domain actually through AsmallOrange, so that's why I've got so many emails as well. And then you've also got the welcome emails and anything else that they send through. Now when they welcome you in, do read these emails, because there's one part in AsmallOrange that might confuse you. So when you log into the customer area at first, you will have to go to this option and change your password before it will allow you to log into your cpanel. Okay, so you need to be aware of that. So read fully all the emails that they send you. I didn't read them properly because I escaped through things, and it took me a little while to work out why I couldn't get into cpanel. Once you're in the customer area, you can log into cpanel there. We've got our cpanel options, so they've got a different theme here, so we can change the theme if we don't like the theme, because that kind of looks a little bit whitish. Let's have a look at what happens when we do this. So here's the traditional cpanel theme that we're all used to seeing so far. So on the side you can see your stats, so you can see how much disk space usage you're using, file usage, your monthly bandwidth transfer, etc. Okay, so it's pretty standard, to be honest with you. I mean, you've got all the mail options for setting up your accounts and webmail and forwarding. You've got all your backup wizards and file managers. You've got all your logs to check any of your stats for your website. You've got security as well, so you can scan your website for issues with hackers, etc. You've got the typical domain services, MySQL databases, Cloudflare as well, which does help speed up your website. I have done a separate piece in the Kickstart training guide about Cloudflare and why it increases the speed of your website. And then you've got advanced, and then you've got all the app installers here. So you've got pretty much one-click installation of WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do is, obviously what I did was I set up WordPress. It took about 5 minutes to set this account up. I've done a separate installation in the Kickstart guide if you're not sure about setting up WordPress, and all I've done is I've added one sticky page to the front page, and I've just added a couple of articles there just to see how the website performs. So what you can see is literally on the latest performance of GT metrics here, I've run a speed test just to see how Hosting Splash there performs. We've come out at page grade C with a load time of 0.82 seconds, which isn't bad. We have installed Cloudflare on this installation of Hosting Splash as well, so we are seeing the benefits of that. But you will see here, obviously, there's a couple of server errors that would need to be addressed. So one of them is specify cache validator. One of them is enable gzip compression on the server. So there's a couple of server issues there that normally we would be able to rectify, or should be standard installed on a server itself. But if you have a look in cpanel, there's going to be some options in here. Let's have a look for the option here. If we've got it, optimize website, let's have a look. Yeah, so with some of the options here, you can actually compress some of the content, which would make that gzip compression issue go away, so that's not a problem. And I think there was also a page speed optimizer in here somewhere. Page speed optimizer, yep, there we go. And what you can do is you can enable page speed, and you can also go in and have a look at, recommendations for enable compression. Eliminate render block in JavaScript and CSS in above fold content. So you can just find those options there for the recommendations, come in here and just literally enable it, and then just save your changes there. Okay, so that's a really good option from AsmallOrange. I think that's quite good to have, because page speed does, or is known to, increase your Google rankings when you get it right. Just interjecting with a quick update on this, guys, because as I was doing a review, I went back afterwards and just had a look at this page speed optimizer in more detail for you. And what I actually did was I went in and I enabled page speed and enabled the core filter set. And what I did was I then went to GT Metrics and ran another performance report on hostingsplash.com. And as you can see, the page speed grade came up as an A. So big bonus to AsmallOrange to go from a D to an A just by including that option. So if you do take out AsmallOrange and you're having trouble with your website speed, then just go into the cpanel, look at the page speed optimizer, and just enable it and see how you get on. Okay, on with the rest of the review. Cheers. So that is basically AsmallOrange, guys. It takes 2 minutes to set up. The cheapest chips in regards to the hosting. The only one thing that I mark them down on here is the day that I actually took out the hosting. Is if you have a look in my emails here, you will see that they moved my account straight away to a different IP address, because the server in a new location that they'd set up was under a DDoS attack. But to be fair to the AsmallOrange team, they actually did all this without me even raising a ticket, without me even saying that my website was down. And obviously, that's pretty good service, because they recognized there were issues there. Yeah, so they moved kind of my server anyway to a new IP address and sent me some nice emails as well, just letting me know that they were really sorry, and it was due to DDoS attacks, and also that their new facility has affected newer customers and that they won't be using our facility again. So to take my hat off to AsmallOrange, although I marked them down on that, that was probably a one-off. So you can see fairly good performance. You can have various options in the pagespeed optimizer as well. So give them a shot. You've got a 90-day money-back guarantee. See how you get on with them. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll see you soon at hostingreviewrocket.com. Take care. Bye-bye now.